Somewhere between high ridges and deep valleys, a hidden kingdom exists. Time here feels unfinished. Massive glaciers rest on mountain peaks, where rivers begin from ancient ice and darkness. At this height, even breathing needs effort. The human body was never meant for this place. Forests rise like vertical oceans filled with mist, where storms move unseen far above. Animals move freely here. They belong naturally, without question or explanation. This is Bhutan, a kingdom placed between the Himalayas and the sky, remote beyond imagination. Reaching here is not easy. The mountains themselves control every path. The Himalayas surround the country like a wall formed over millions of years. This wall was not built for protection. It was shaped slowly by time, without purpose or care. To the north, peaks rise above 6,000 meters into endless snowfields glowing under cold blue light. From far below, these frozen heights shine in the morning. To the south, the land quickly drops into warm, green forests within a single day. Few places on Earth hold such extreme changes in such a small space. The Black Mountains run through the center of Bhutan like a spine, dividing the land and guiding rivers in different directions. These rivers shaped the valleys long before humans arrived. Water moved freely, carving paths through rock over thousands of years without any control. The mountains here are not just scenery. They define everything about this country. But Bhutan is not only unique because of its land. What truly makes it different is how it chooses to exist. Nature is protected by law. Around 70% of the country must always remain covered in forest. This is not temporary. It is a permanent decision. Bhutan measures its success differently. Instead of focusing on wealth or production, it focuses on happiness. But here, happiness is not comfort. It means knowing the forests will remain and the mountains will not be destroyed. It means believing that what exists today will still exist far into the future. Bhutan does not try to explain itself using outside ideas. The mountains do not change for human thinking. They remain constant, complete, and untouched by time. Seasons in Bhutan do not rise slowly. They come with power. Spring begins with melting ice from the high mountains. Snow turns into fast-moving water that fills rivers already heavy from months of winter. The rivers grow strong and loud. The Fochu expands, carrying entire trees as if they are small objects. The Wangchu rises and removes everything along its path. The Mangchu moves large rocks easily, showing the strength of flowing water. Farmers do not react with fear. They observe carefully. Floods are not only dangerous, they also bring life. The water leaves behind rich soil that helps crops grow. This understanding comes from many generations. People here have learned to live with the rivers, not against them. They know the patterns. The water rises, then it falls, and the land becomes fertile again. This relationship is not based on fear. It is based on deep knowledge built over time. It allows people to survive in a place where nature is powerful and constantly changing. As summer begins, the monsoon arrives from the Bay of Bengal with great force. It hits the southern hills and pushes warm, wet air upward. Heavy rain falls across the land, changing everything in a short time. Waterfalls suddenly appear on cliffs that were dry before. Each one forms its own path down the rock, fresh and powerful. Forests respond quickly. Rhododendron trees bloom in red, white, and pink, bringing color into the misty landscape. High above, snow leopards watch from rocky edges. They remain still and silent, observing everything below. Their presence feels ancient and calm. When the monsoon ends, the air becomes clear. Autumn arrives quickly. The sky turns deep blue, a color that cannot be found anywhere else. Mountains become sharp again, and the land feels clean and open. This moment of clarity changes how everything looks and feels. It is brief, but powerful, showing the full beauty of Bhutan's natural world. In October, sunlight touches the snowy peaks while forests below turn gold, red, and amber. The entire landscape becomes rich with color. By November, black-necked cranes arrive in the Phobjika Valley. Their migration follows an ancient path, older than human history. Their arrival signals the end of autumn. No one knows the exact time they will come. The valley simply waits, and they return as they always have. People have lived here for over 4,000 years. They entered through mountain paths that required strength and patience. Early communities settled near rivers, always depending on water while respecting its power. Terrace fields built on steep slopes show generations of effort. Each step was carved carefully by hand. Water flows through these levels with perfect control, without waste. These fields are more than farmland. They represent survival, discipline, and deep understanding of a difficult environment. Jongs, large fortress monasteries, were built as centers of both government and religion. They stand at key locations in valleys, strong and commanding. Panakajong is one of the most important, standing where two rivers meet for over 600 years. It has survived earthquakes, fires, and floods. Each time it was damaged, it was rebuilt stronger. Its walls are thick and bright, visible from far distances. Inside, the atmosphere is quiet and powerful. This silence feels intentional. These are not empty buildings. Monks still live, study, and pray here every day. Nothing has been changed for outsiders. Life continues as it always has. This continuity was never broken. These places are not history. They are still active, still alive, and still connected to the land and culture around them. High in the mountains, nomadic herders live above 4,000 meters with yak herds. These animals provide everything needed for survival. Life here is extremely difficult, but these communities move with experience. Their tents are placed carefully based on wind and land conditions. This knowledge is passed down through generations. When snow arrives, they move quickly through difficult mountain paths. They carry only what they need. They leave when necessary and return when possible. This cycle has continued for generations. It matches the rhythm of the mountains. The Himalayas here are not just beautiful. They are powerful and active. Genkar Puensum, the highest unclimbed mountain, stands at 7,570 meters. No human has reached its top. It remains untouched and silent, existing completely on its own. Bhutan has banned climbing on its highest peaks, but the mountains remain unchanged. They do not react to human decisions. They exist independently. Flash floods can appear suddenly, turning calm rivers into powerful forces. These floods reshape valleys quickly. Communities rebuild each time, choosing safer locations. They do not see these events as disasters. They see them as natural behavior of the mountains. Wildlife here also moves in unexpected ways. Bengal tigers live at high altitudes. Golden langurs move through forest trees with ease, found nowhere else in the world. Bhutan does not try to explain itself. It does not seek attention or approval. It simply exists. Even when clouds cover the valleys and hide the peaks, one truth remains. This land will continue as it always has. The forests will grow, the rivers will flow, and the mountains will remain unchanged, long after everything else is gone.